Genesis 28 from verse 12. And he dreamed, and behold, a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven. And behold, the angels of God ascending and descending on it. And behold, the Lord stood above it and said, I am the Lord, the God of Abraham thy father, and the God of Isaac. The land whereon thou liest, to thee will I give it, and to thy seed. And thy seed shall be as the dust of the earth, and thou shalt spread abroad to the west, and to the east, and to the north, and to the south. And in thee, in thy seed, shall all the families of the earth be blessed. And behold, I am with thee, and will keep thee in all places whither thou goest, and will bring thee again into this land, for I will not leave thee until I have done that which I have spoken to thee. And Jacob awakened out of his sleep and said, surely the Lord is in this place, and I knew it not. And he was afraid and said, how dreadful is this place? This is none other but the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven. I will take that place again. And Jacob, verse 17, and he was afraid and said, how dreadful is this place? This is no other but the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven. This is a story that we're all aware of, how Jacob, in all of his journeys, meandered into a place where his ancestor, in the person of Abraham, built an altar. Yes. As a matter of fact, Jacob is the grandson of Abraham, right? I want to believe that the day that Jacob came to that place, the altar was not arranged. So it was one of the stones. The altar is already scattered, right? It was one of the stones that Jacob just picked, and then he used as a pillow. And he slept, carelessly slept. I mean, I am tired. I need to rest today before I continue my journey tomorrow morning, right? And the young man slept and had a dream. And in the dream, he saw that there is a ladder, and angels were ascending and descending. My focus is not Jacob. That's not my focus. My focus is what kind of altar did Abraham build that was able to trap a spirit such as God? Not in a man, but in a location. Do you understand? Abraham was not, he is dead and gone. He was no longer there to be servicing the altar. But there was something he did that was an eternal service. Do we understand me? There was something he did that was capable of speaking in spite of his absence. God did not say, okay, this altar is now old. It's been long that anybody came to pay obeisance or to do sacrifice here. It's now old. Let me look for where somebody is doing sacrifice, so that I can now tabernacle there the way, just as I have tabernacled here. But you see, Abraham is long gone, but what he did was so strong that though Abraham was dead and gone, what he did was always fresh, to keep heaven's attention at that spot. He is dead and gone. My pain is that the guy is dead and gone. What kind of altar did that guy build? That he was not, you know, those of us who have watched Nigerian film, you know that herbalists will wake up in the morning with gong, and then they pay obeisance every morning, right? Abraham, I'm just trying to give an example. Abraham was not, I don't know how long, but for his third generation to come and meet that thing, it means that guy must be long dead. Long dead. But his altar was still potent to trap a spirit such as God. Jacob now said, see, this place, no other place, not that other side. But you see this place I'm staying, this place is supposed to be feared. He said, because this place is no other than the house of God and the gate of heaven. You see, somebody will think that Jacob slept outside. Yes. Physically looking, you would think, this man is in the cold. He slept outside because it was just a place where the only thing we were told in scriptures was that he took a stone. But you see, when the man slept and his eyes was open, he discovered he was not in an open air. He discovered that he was not in an open air. He was sleeping in a house, and that house was not the house for human beings. It's the house of a deity. He discovered that this place where he just slept, is not place where flesh and blood sleeps. He said, this place is dreadful. It's dreadful. He said, this place is the house of the Lord. He went further and said, it is the gate. It was somebody's altar. Somebody's altar that developed to become the house of the Lord and became the gate of heaven. I'm trying to tell you that spot became a gate where eternity can freely walk into it, because somebody built something that was potent, and a man slept there. The reason why I'm taking us through this route is Abraham is long dead and gone. His altar was still potent to trap Jesus, to trap God. So much so that somebody slept years after he's dead and gone and saw that God has not changed position because Abraham was dead. God didn't change location because Abraham was dead. God was still at the top of the ladder. And God began to speak to him from that because of the potency of that altar. My question to us is, what is the potency of your altar? You are still alive. You are alive. You are alive. Oh. You are alive. You are alive. You are alive. People come to stay with you and nothing. Their prayer life dies. You are still alive. You are not even old. You are alive. But a man had something with God that years after, third generation, time didn't wear it out. Time didn't wear it out. His third generation just carelessly entered. And they didn't say because he carelessly entered, he is not legible. Our father will say, ignorance in the realm of the spirit is not an excuse. The guy ignorantly entered a place where spirits do transaction. He ignorantly entered and ignorantly contacted. Is your altar that potent? You are not dead. You are not dead. One of the things I would like to use as typical example for us, there are some of us who you just grew up and discovered that something was working against you in your family. It was a covenant. Somebody entered with a bastard deity, right? You were not there to say, no, I know they do. You didn't agree to it. Do you understand me? You didn't agree to that covenant. You just came and discovered that something you didn't agree to is now working. I'm trying to tell you that if those people know the protocol to keep such covenant, you You are still alive. You are still alive. Your own altar have not even finished covering you. I'm trying to say that we have protocol. We have protocol. We have a model to getting this thing right. I brought that matter so that you will check your life and ask yourself, how potent is my altar self? Can my altar take any sacrifice? Can my altar hold a man and say, this is my sister? You cannot go anywhere unless you serve Jesus. That is one of the kind of altars that Abraham had. Abraham, the scripture says, while Abraham was paying tithe to Melchizedek, Levi was in his loins. Benjamin, all his seeds, they didn't know that he was subscribing them to the lineage or the God that to the priesthood of Melchizedek. So much so that they cannot wander and serve another God, because an altar, they've been dedicated to an altar. And this is a product of priesthood. How potent is your priesthood? How potent is your priesthood? Like I said, I'm not here to preach another message. I just came so that you will genuinely tread on the path of priesthood. Yes. Priesthood. Our father apostle will say, any family where you find anything happening, like maybe people are running mad anyhow, he said, don't be quick to go and be binding the evil spirit. He said, look, check well. There is a man that is diligent in his priesthood that gives room for that spirit to find access in that family. And take it or leave it. Many of us have people like that in our lineage who are diligent priests to Satan. They are diligent. Some of them have dedicated their life not to eat some specific food for the rest of their life. That's the price of their priesthood. You say, no, my own priesthood in the liberty. Continue. When you find any believer whose life is not under covenant, forget it. Any believer who's I can do anything I like. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. You can go anywhere. You can say anything. Such life is not under covenant. People that are under covenant, there is restriction. And in priesthood, there is restrictions. There are things you cannot do. There are things you cannot say. There are places you cannot go. Everybody may be able to go, but you see, your priesthood does not permit it. Have you not seen some people, the charm they did does not permit them to wear shoe? Yes. You are ashamed. He said, no, I cannot go and not wear shoe. That man knows what not wearing shoe does for him. He doesn't care how much you think. He's glad to oblige to his priesthood. Can we, in a moment of time, ask the Lord for grace? Grace to practice priesthood. Make me your vessel. Make me an offering. Make me whatever you want me to be. I came here with nothing, but all you have given me. Jesus, bring new wine out of me. Make me your vessel. Make me your vessel. Make me an offering. Make me whatever Ayadagaski you want me to. I came here with nothing. I came here with, but all you have given me. But all you have. Jesus, bring new wine.
Jesus, bring new wine out of me.
Make me your vessel. Make Jesus, bring new wine. Jesus.